Doki Doki Forest. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. Now, it's been a while since I have taken this particular journal out. Not even sure the last time I used it. It's a nice chunky one, as you can see. And this is the journal that I would do my mixed media prompts in. So those would be prompts that I did last year. I did hashtag inspired to create. And that was created by Allison over at AJ's Inspired Life, as well as Melissa at Missy Creates. And the other prompts I would do are Janet Nash prompts. Now, Janet over on her channel, which I'll link down below, offers creative prompts every week. She pulls the prompts randomly during her lives on Monday, and you can always rewatch those if you miss them. And then she'll post the prompts in her community tab. Now, she had these prompts back on September 16th that I really wanted to do. So I thought we would crack into this journal and do these prompts today. And then I also want to do some other ones that she's given. So these are some of the past pages here. I'll do a flip through. I did flip through the first half of this journal, but not the second half. Where did I leave off? Was this the beginning of a prompt page? I don't even know. The last one I did looks like it was March 18th. So it has been a long time, right? So I put gesso on here, so it is ready to go. Unless, of course, I wanted to use this journal spread. I don't know why I have so many little like papers tucked in there. I could use this, but let's see what our prompts are. So the prompts for September 16th were room, which was a magical forest room, something beginning with the letter B, season, bicycle, and add sunshine. So I won't be using this because I have the season prompt and magical forest. And because the season right now is autumn, these colors don't really work for that. So we'll make a whole new page with some autumn colors. Bicycle, I know I had a sticker that I had set aside for that, so I'll have to see if I can find that. Add sunshine, something with the letter B, so we could do like a button or bird. What else could we do? I'm gonna think about that. But first we have to make the room, the magical forest. This may just be a one page. I may do it here, and then that way I've got this page for another prompt. Or it could take over. You never know. Forest, it could just grow across the whole thing here. So how will we make our forest? We could draw, we could paint, we could gather images from magazines. I have a whole box full of some autumn images. We could do that. I think what I actually will do today is perhaps use some of my modeling paste and make a bunch of tree trunks. And then maybe I'll do the leaves with it too. I think I want to have fun and just kind of play with that. So let me grab that. So I'll be using this acrylic medium modeling paste. I haven't used this in a while. And I'm going to get something to scrape it with. So I go into this is my little mug that's full of all kinds of tools you can use. Some of them are just paintbrushes, but then there's like, popsicle sticks. And we have this like palette scraper, palette knife. So I'm going to use this and this. And what we can do too is to mix in a little bit of color with our modeling paste. So that way when we put it on the page, it will already have some color. So we're going to need brown for the tree trunks. I'm going to start with that. So I'm just going to mix some of this brown with the modeling paste, some of this brown acrylic paint in with the modeling paste. We're getting a very light color brown. I can add some more. I think I'm going to do some trees like this, and then I'll add maybe some more brown and make some darker ones. So let's make our forest. Okay, so these are done. I have to wait for them to dry now. But what I love about the paste and the palette knife is that you can scrape whatever designs you want to or textures that you want to into the paste while it's wet. So let's let this dry and then we'll go in with the next part. Okay, so now I'm going to go in, I'm going to add some leaves, doing the same sort of method. Just using the paste with a couple of colors of acrylic paint. Got some orange, some kind of gold colors, and I may add some red as well. Okay, so I gave it quite a lot of time to dry, a few hours. It actually still feels like just a little bit damp, but I think it's mostly good. And I'm really happy about how it came out. So next thing I want to add is sunshine, because there's all these little spots in between where the paste is. So I was thinking we could take some of this ink, this iridescent yellow ink, and paint some of that in between to add the sunshine. So let's see. The only problem with this iridescent ink is that it does really get kind of gooped up in the dropper here. And then sometimes it really explodes out. So We'll see how I do. I might be better off just actually dipping in the actual bottle here. So there we go. All right, let's see how this goes. Pretty dry. So next we have something beginning with the letter B. Oh, bicycle. And I can't find my sticker I was going to use. But I did find this tin of stickers. And when I looked inside, there just happened to be this image of a lady with a bike. And I love it because she even has this nice red colored hair that goes with our fall scene here. But the other thing I noticed was not only is it a bike, but the sticker also has books that are piled on the back of the bike. And I thought, well, there's my something beginning with the letter B. I can have her here. And then I have this image of some books that I ripped out from a magazine the other day. And then I think I'll cut those up and have those like throughout the forest. This is like a forest library because it is supposed to be a room that's a magical forest. So this room is a magical forest library combination. So I'm going to glue this in and cut these out and put those in. And last, I found this sticker of a lady reading a book too. And I thought she could just be sitting in the tree somewhere. So that's what I'm going to be doing next, is putting these things in, and then we'll see if it needs anything else. So the page is done. We have all of our prompts on here. We have magical forest room, something beginning with the letter B with all of our books, season, bicycle, and add sunshine. So this is a magical forest library where you can come in and catch a book. I imagine they're flying around all over the place, or some of them are perched, and you can catch them, read them, and release them. It's a whole catch and release program. So you can join the forest folk and sit in the trees and read, or you can just take them to go on your bike. And I added some gold watercolor to make it more magical and more sparkly, or shimmery rather, for autumn. You can really see it in the red. That's where the gold seems to show up the most. So it's perfect for like changing leaves and all that. So that's it for today. I can't wait to do another set of prompts soon. I'm almost finished with this journal. And I really love doing prompts. It gets you to get creative and maybe try some things you haven't done in a while, or think about things you haven't thought about in a while. So this is awesome. So thank you so much, Janet, for these prompts. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining me here today. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you again soon.